Hello everyone, this is Siddhi and For Women in India is back with another video. Today's video is about the Supreme Court of India and atrocities against the SC/ST community. As per the data published by the National Crime Records Bureau, crime registered under the SC/ST Act saw an increase of around 9.4% in 2020 compared to the previous year. However, the Supreme Court of India in 2018 stated that Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribe Prevention of Atrocities Act 1989 has become a tool of misuse and harassment in India. The court further went on to criticize the exploitation of the innocent citizens at the hands of the people through this legislation. Before we move further, it is important to keep in mind what the Act is actually about. As the Act itself states, it was enacted to prevent the commission of offences against the members of the scheduled tribes and scheduled castes, to provide for special courts and the exclusive special courts for the trial of such offences, for the relief and rehabilitation of the victims of such offences and other related matters. Section 3 lists all the offences covered under the SC/ST Act. This includes humiliation in public, forcing to vote, wrongful possession, abusing any person with the caste name, attempting to promote feeling enmity among other atrocities against the members of the SC/ST community. All these offences are cognizable, that is, the offender can be arrested without a warrant and are non-bailable. Social prejudices can be seen in the outlook of Supreme Court as well. For example, in the case of Dr. Subhash Kashinath Mahajan versus the state of Maharashtra, directed that in absence of any other independent offence falling for arrest, in respect of offences under the SC/ST Atrocities Act, no arrest may be effected if an accused person is a public servant without written permission of the appointing authority, and if such a person is not a public servant without written permission of the senior superintendent of the police of the district. The judgment sparked protests from the people belonging to the scheduled castes and the scheduled tribes, where 14 people died and hundreds were injured. In 2019, the Supreme Court set aside the bail of a man accused of killing a Dalit and observed that atrocities against members of the SC/STs are not a thing of the past, and that the conviction rates in SC/ST cases were low in India not due to the falsity of charges, but because of shoddy investigation. The court further observed that several members of the SC/ST community face insurmountable hurdles in accessing justice from the stage of filing a complaint to the conclusion of the trial. It was further pointed out that the victims of caste-based discrimination are reluctant to file complaints due to the fear of retribution from members of Savarna groups or police absence. The court clarified that many perpetrators of caste-based atrocities get away scot-free due to the shoddy investigation and the negligence of prosecuting advocates. This results in low conviction rates under the SC/ST Act, giving rise to the erroneous perception that cases registered under the Act are false and that it is being misused. On the contrary, the reality is that many acquittals are a result of improper investigation and prosecution of crime, leading to insufficient evidence. Further, Section 21 of the Act stipulates setting up of vigilance and monitoring committees at the district, state, and national levels to keep track of atrocities committed at various strata of the society. But as per a report till 2019, not a single state has held the stipulated number of 4 yearly meetings. The caste-based violence is so rampant in India that it has reached the internet as well. A few years ago, a complaint against systemic denial of blue tick verification to the members of the SC/ST community was initiated. According to the recent Lokniti CSDS study, the majority of the social media users belong to the upper caste and urban centers. If we open any social media platform in India today, we can find a number of caste slurs being used to insult someone. Education so far has failed to address the issues faced by the people at the margins, rather in some ways has enforced the status quo. Education must address these issues to bring a positive change in the society and should enable us to see beyond ourselves and our privilege. Thank you. That's all from our side. If you have any comment, any opinion to share, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. If you like our work, please like the channel, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notification of our latest videos. You can also make contribution to our channel by going on the Patreon page of our channel. The link is in the description box. Thank you.